What is up, everybody? I'm Josiah. We're at Nickel City Comic Con with some of the fellas from Numina Comics. I've got Aaron O'Brien.
Hey, I'm Aaron O'Brien.
Aaron O'Brien. And John with no last name. John, what's your last name?
Caroll.
Caroll. So what do you guys do for Numina Comics? Why don't we start there?
I draw comics. John writes comics, and we have our other friend Phil, who's not here at the moment, but he will be here later. And we produce a comic. We're kind of come up with our own world and kind of come up with our own universe.
I love it. Now, you were on the Geekiverse show with Pete Herr at one point to talk a little bit about this. How long have you guys been in business?
Probably about a year-ish, we kind of just started, maybe a year and a half at most. We've been a lot on the planning, planning out the characters and stories, and we're really working out what directions we want to go, and what we want to focus on. So, and it takes a lot of time to come up with those ideas and draw them. So,
very good. Now, this stuff looks awesome. I can only imagine. From a writing standpoint, John, where do you get the inspiration for something like that for any of your stories? How does that start?
Well, there's a lot of different places that you can find inspiration for stuff. There's no real one answer where it comes from. I read a ton of comic books, so that certainly helps. Just, every time I'm reading, I'm like, I could do something a little bit better than that. And then you tweak a few things and eventually have an idea that's hopefully somewhat original and something that other people will want to read.
Well, it looks pretty fascinating and very colorful, as you can kind of see our poster back here. Yeah. Why don't you guys plug a little bit of what you have going on with regards to story and artwork, some of your comic lines, your stories. What do you got?
Do you see this? This is my Jigsaw Men.
Yes.
This is one of the stories I'm working on right now. It's about basically a police officer and a soldier who both have been wounded in line of duty, and they come across a serial killer demonologist that's trying his nefarious workings within the city, and they have to kind of defeat him. And so that's what I'm working on right now. And we have a whole bunch of other stories we're working on as well, but this is the one I'm focusing on at the moment.
Good stuff. Where can people check you guys out? Where can they pick up some of your merchandise?
You can go to NuminaComics.com, and we're on Twitter and we're on Instagram as well, so you can check us out.
Good stuff. Aaron is also, Aaron's a good friend of mine, in a podcast called Synthaholics. Why don't you give a quick plug for that for the viewers at home?
Oh yeah, so we do, completely unrelated to this, we do a Star Trek podcast called Synthaholics. We get drunk and we talk about Star Trek episodes, and we get really nutty. So
that is the place that the Geekiverse goes to do all of their inappropriate podcasting, basically. So I've guest starred on there. Trevor has, Pete has. They have a show or a segment called Trek Noobs, which is a lot of fun. So you can check that out all over the place, particularly on iTunes and synthaholicsduo.com. Okay, very good. I'm getting there. And then also a quick plug for us. We have a podcast monthly called Nerds of the Roundtable. So we talk about some fun pop culture stuff.
Yeah, we take a subject and we drill down on that one subject, whatever it may be, and we get together with the Geekiverse, with Synthaholics, and with Artful Gremlins, and we all talk about whatever that subject is, and we just have lots of laughs and fun with it. So,
and you can find that on all three of our channels, which is awesome. But very exciting. What can you expect fans to take away from the convention here? If there's one thing that they want when they come see you guys and talk to you.
We want people to come away with a sense of adventure and fun with comics. That's really what we're going for. So we want everyone to enjoy comics like you did when you were a kid. That kind of idea. That's what the deep down takeaway is.
It's a little bit of nostalgia.
A little bit, but moving forward as well. So, yeah.
So your new favorite comic, if you will. We're wrapping things up here for John and Aaron, who's the best hair in the business, and maybe the best beard as well. There it is.
What happened to yours?
I can't talk about it.
Yeah, yours too.
No, you've got the stubble.
I used to rock the Alan Moore look, but now I'm just trying to look like a Jim Lee drawing with the stubble and the artful sideburns.
Well, I like it. I'm Josiah. Thank you so much for watching.
O'Brien out.